everyone. So in today's upload, this is sort of like a girly type of upload because I'm going to show you how to set up a vanity, which is basically a desk with a mirror and all that beautiful girly stuff. And I have here a big mess, as you can see, because I wanted an extra shelf. So I had to rearrange what I already had and put some stuff away. But other than that, I'm actually changing my mirror. The mirror I had before was a big rectangle, and it was good and everything, but I couldn't really see like my whole body, like kind of like right now. Hey, what's up? So I couldn't really see like everything, so I'm gonna show you how to adjust the light bulbs onto an ordinary mirror. um these are actually sold at Walmart for like, I don't know, $10. They're fairy lights with these little light bulbs screwed over them, and they are battery operated, so that's great. Even if you want to move it around, you could, because you don't need an outlet. Sometimes the problem with vanities is that you need like an outlet in the back, but these are battery operated. So I actually wanted to still use this mirror, but now I want to make it a bit better. So I have here some pink paint, and I'm gonna go ahead and just fix it up. This is going to be like the third layer of pink paint, but I want it to be like a nice solid color. I also just got some new supplies that we were going to be needing. You're going to need some clear tape. I was using, originally on this one, I was just using hot glue to put the light bulbs on because it's kind of like a plastic, but the mirror is like a shiny metallic color and the glue doesn't always stick very well, so that's why we're going to be needing some tape. It really depends on what mirror you have to work with. If it's like a plastic or wood color, I'm pretty sure just glue gun sticks would work. But since it's like a shiny metallic silver color, I'm going to need some clear tape. I also got some more white paint, only because to make the color pink, you only need a little bit of red, or else it's very vibrant, and I want it to be like a light pastel color, so that's where I'm going to need some more white paint. And then I thought I would get something really pretty, which are these doilies. These are like napkins, but with lace patterns on them. This came with 50 of them, so I'm going to have lots of fun decorating with these. Grocery store, I managed to get some more cardboard. I know I already had a lot, but because it's free and they give it out generously, which is very nice of them, I thought that I could just make some more things, because I actually want to make like a gingerbread village. I just want to make like a lot of things look like gingerbread for Christmas, so I'm going to need a lot of brown wood, which is very easy because you don't need to paint anything, like just some white to look like snow, but yeah. So on my iPhone, I had made a huge list as to things I will be doing for Christmas. And as you can see, this list is really long, but it's basically going to explain all the DIYs I want to work on from now till like Christmas. And I know it seems like we have 2 months, and that's a long time, but to do all these projects, I'm going to go ahead and need a lot of time. So, and I must consider a lot of things like supplies that I already have, things I can work with and modify, furnitures, and of course I still, thank goodness I already have the tree, but like a lot of things require like so many little details, so that's important to consider. I actually want to fix up my gaming station table desk also, but first off, we are going to go ahead and set up this vanity. I also wanted to sort of decorate my vanity, so I have here, I put aside some really cute and girly toys that are all either white or pink, so I'm going to take those out. As far as this goes, I am not going to touch it though. Okay, firstly, I'm going to need to plug in the hot glue gun, even though I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be using it. I actually just want to use the tape. So I'm going to go ahead now and grab these lights and string them over the frame of the mirror. Okay, so I just hung them, but I didn't attach them yet. If you're using the hot glue gun, you will need to like secure it here and there with both hands pressed down on it. But like I said, this is shiny material and the hot glue doesn't work there, so I'm going to have to use tape. This is when I want the light bulb to stick out like that. So with clear tape, I'm going to attach some tape on both sides of the string, and I'm gonna let it like stay here. So with both hands I'm gonna have to do that, but basically it's very simple. You just attach it with tape and glue, and make sure you have the light bulbs like evenly Like here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 2 in the middle. So generally down here, vanities don't have light bulbs because you'll probably whack it up against it like with your arm or like with your makeup and stuff. So you don't have to worry about down there. But now I'm going to get some clear tape and attach that. So that is what one light bulb will do, and it's so great how clear the tape is. And you can't see anything. So yeah, I really like it. Let's see what it looks like on. Oh, the battery came out. Okay. There. Yeah, so it looks great that way. So now I'm gonna have to go ahead and repeat the process for all the lights. Okay, so the light bulbs are pretty sturdy in place. I just use a little bit of tape on both sides of the string. On this one and this one, I use some hot glue on the bulb because that way, and tape. So first I use tape, then I use bulbs. So the glue should hold just for that. But considering I basically just needed the tape. Now for the batteries, you kind of want to hide this. You don't want to make this obvious. So what I'm going to do is add some hot glue, and I'm going to attach it like right under here or even behind the mirror. You could do one of these where you like slide it from behind, which is easier for you to turn on and off. And that way people don't see it, but you could still take the batteries out and change them. So I'm going to hide the batteries now with some hot glue. So I turned the light off, and you can see it's very vibrant actually, which is really nice. And you really don't need the lights all the time. Depends how often you want to change the batteries, but that way you don't need to worry about an outlet. Okay, so now as for this, I actually noticed that this is kind of like faded and stuff, but I wouldn't mind making it a bit more vibrant. So I'm going to go ahead and darken this with some paint. I could make it pink, but I also have all these hair bows. And the thing with a pink Christmas room is obviously only show the color pink. So even like this perfume, I don't like because it's not pink. But what I can go ahead and do is paint it. I can just paint the rim of it, or this one, I can also like paint the rim of it. If you don't want to customize everything to be pink, just don't show it. For example, this bright orange hair bow, I'm not going to show, or this big red one. You literally only show like the color scheme going on. Kind of like my bedroom right here. I couldn't use like certain blankets and pillows because it doesn't fit the colors. So, and sometimes if it's like a little bit off, like this baby purple, okay, I'll accept it because it's still fine. But like big, vibrant, obvious colors, no. So I'm going to go ahead and get, first, I think I noticed I still have some hot glue on here from before. I'm going to peel that off. I have these like hot glue scissors, or they're basically like, they came with a pack of scissors. So like you basically go like this and you could peel stuff off, which is really convenient. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. Actually, first I'll check up on my other mirror. Forgot about this one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do one more layer of paint because I still see some like black underneath. And as I make that paint, I will have enough paint for my I was supposed to grab black paint actually. So I'm just going to finish up this mirror. The thing with a pink room is you need to make things match. And even if it looks ugly, no matter what, you still got to paint it 2 or 3 layers, which takes time, of course. But then it's like a one-time job. You do it one time and you never have to like do it again. So, and it'll be so satisfying to look at. Okay, so now there's like a bunch of layers of pink. Now I'm just going to let that dry while I work on this, remove the hot glue, and with some black paint, just touch up some little areas so it doesn't look all sketchy and things. Okay, now that shelf actually looks a bit more fancier. I realized since I have some extra paint, go up and fix this rim on this shelf too, and even the handles on my dresser, just so I can finish off the paint. I really only use like a tiny bit too, but yeah, it'd be nice to fix all these little scratches and things like that since I have the paint out. Okay, so I had to take my bags out, but I went ahead and fixed this shelf so it looks more proper. And I also did the doorknobs, the dresser doorknobs. And so I made some more pink paint. Now I noticed some areas like this shelf, this part of the desk, was pink, but now it's kind of scratched. I'm going to go over and do a layer. And any perfume bottle that I have that is not like a pretty sort of pink color, I'm going to go ahead and cover it in pink paint. So that way when I show my perfume bottles, at least everything is the same color. Okay, so that desk looks better. Time for the perfume bottles. Oh, and also I'm going to have to be painting this brown thing another color because it does not look good. So I just went over with one layer on these perfume bottles, but that should be fine. And this one also, it doesn't have to be like a strong pink. It could really be any kind of pink. So now for this, I actually am going to do a combination of some paint and some paper. So I have some paper here, and I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the big brown parts. And then this rim, I will paint pink. Okay, so I cut 4 strips, 2 for each, and now I will go ahead and use the hot glue and glue it there. I think they look much nicer now with the pretty flower paper. So now I'm just going to add some pink along the rim. Okay, so now they're flowery and pink, and I like it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try finding other things that I want to put in my vanity. So I actually want to add these little things, but they look all broken and whatever. So I'm gonna try fixing them. I'm gonna continue using this flower paper and whatever paint I have. So now I'm gonna take the hot glue that I still had on here and fix them up. So these little boxes look cute. I can use them for storage. I'm gonna go ahead and see what else I can find to decorate with. So I found this tin box and this cardboard box. Since they're both white, I can go ahead and just add these little bits of paper. Now I am gonna go ahead and choose only pink hair bows and pink like hair ties, things that will match. I could probably even do one that's like black and white, because there is still some black and white color. And so yeah, I keep my bags in that room, but I still want to add some accessories. So I chose this really nice pink by Victoria's Secret little bag and this wallet. So now I'm gonna do the shelf liners. You really don't have to do this. I just thought it would be a nice touch to add some color. And since I already had them extra, I'm gonna line the shelves with these. So it'll look something like that. So sometimes the shelves get all smudgy, and I don't want to show that from like makeup and stuff. So these shelf liners will be really pretty to hide that. To put a shelf liner, sometimes I get makeup smudged on the shelf and I don't want to show that. So I use one of these. It could be any fabric really. I chose this lavender color because I kind of like it mixed with pink, kind of like those two purses. And so yeah, this will be like how I put under the shelves before I put all my things on top. And I'll do that for the rest of the shelves. Okay, so I got the liners on the shelves. Now I will go ahead and add the bigger things like my bags. I left some there, but some I want to put here just because of the color. So I have my pink by Victoria's Secret bags here. And now this shelf. Here I have some really cute purses. I have one from Ardene's and one from Justice. On this shelf, I'm putting my Ardene's purse and wrist pouch, that wallet, and my hairbrush. On my next shelf, I have all my pink perfumes, as you could see. It does look better painting them pink if they are another color. In here, I'm going to put nail polishes because they're all a bunch of random colors. So I'm going to go ahead and place all of them. So my nail stuff, I will just keep up here. And now for this box, I will put like makeups I never touch, and never really use. Yeah, so here I put some like old makeups that I really don't use but I want to throw away. And now I'm going to start filling these little ones with like eyeshadow palettes and stuff. I'm actually going to keep them up here. And here I can just like space it out. Just like that. Now I still have this thing. This is where I keep my brushes, and but this can go on my desk. Now I'm gonna fill this up with all the hair bows that I chose. I chose really nice colors, and I'm gonna go ahead and sit on the chair so I can reach and put them up there. Okay, so my bows are up there. I almost forgot my old eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna go ahead and just place them here because well, I really don't use them anymore. but I used to love them, so I'm just gonna still keep them. Okay, so now I'm gonna choose my really pretty pink and purpley toys so I can decorate with. First, I'll start with the two big ones, and I'll find a place for them on this shelf. So they look really cute there. They're smaller. This is actually an Ariana Grande inspired, if you've seen Ariana. Here is my rainbow unicorn. You'll probably see that in the interview ill. And it's lots of fun to wear and hues. So cute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just choose these. Okay, so I made it really girly and really cute. I enjoy how I made my little pink and purple aesthetic shelf. Now time for the desk. I'm gonna wipe it down and then I will go ahead and set up the vanity area. Okay, so I actually got carried away with organizing and then I realized I wasn't recording. So what I had done was I put the mirror here, the same one that we just turned from black to pink, and I added this little thing over here so it's tall enough, and so I can wear heels, or else I'm kind of like this, but yeah, now it's a suitable size. Yeah, so the last time I had showed was my shelves. So those are pretty much still the same. Here I went ahead and I added a really nice lace pattern table runner, which I put a purple one underneath to match that. So it's really pretty this way. And then I also added some more flower paper to cover the stuff that's inside the little bins. So there's that. And then here I decided to put 3 little teddy bears. They're really cute and they match. Here I have my Christmas planner and I'm gonna need it, so, and since it's pink I thought I would leave it. I also painted this lamp pink. And then here at my desk I was like moving things around, but here I have other things that sort of get in the way, like the speakers and my little virtual pet collection. I hung my headphones up there, and yeah, so here I decided to add some little floral print cloths and stuff just to make it a bit more prettier. Okay, so there's that, but now I want to go ahead and make it a bit more Christmassy. So I figured the only way to really do it, now that I have the whole thing laid out, I actually want to add like some snowflakes and some stars and even some ornaments maybe. I'm gonna see because I'm trying to save my ornaments for the tree. So just to make it a bit more Christmassy, I'm gonna go ahead and get some paper. Just honestly regular white paper will do, so we can make some snowflakes. And then I'm going to grab some aluminum foil, which is basically tin foil, and I will go ahead and make some stars out of that. And then with that, it'll sort of start to look more Christmassy, but keep in mind this is honestly still really early to be adding a lot of Christmas. I know as time goes by, I will go ahead and add more things to the tree, more things here and there. So today I pretty much just wanted to show what a little Christmassy vanity for a pink Christmas girl bedroom would look like, but not totally done because I know later I'll come back and add some more stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some paper so I can make some snowflakes. Okay, so I got a big stack of paper, and I'm basically just gonna cut out easy snowflakes, like nothing too fancy, only because I'm not that coordinated. But yeah, then I'm gonna make a little garland out of it, and then hang it just like maybe anywhere in different places. So as I was making the snowflakes, I realized they're pretty big to be a garland, or else it'll cover everything. But with a little bit of tape behind the snowflake, I'm just going to place them here and there, and it'll look pretty nice, just individual snowflakes. I'm doing one of these little tape swirl loops because I actually don't want to chip the paint later if I want to take the snowflakes off. So I'm just doing one of these behind the snowflake. Next, I want to make a streamer little waterfall. So in this corner that it's a bit empty, I'm just using some leftover purple streamer from Halloween. And I'm going to stick it there in the corner and also add some snowflakes. So I'm going to make a few more. I also found these little flowers and I really like them. So I think I'm going to add them to this little garland too. That way it'll just look like a little waterfall of snowflakes. Okay, as you can tell with the streamer, I made the shape of a Christmas tree, which is just a triangle, really. Christmas is all about triangles because it looks like a tree. So now I will go ahead and add these little flowers, and I'll probably make a few little snowflakes to add to it too. So I added a little bow, a ribbon to the top. This is when I get to go ahead and look through all these things. I thought about adding some snow instead of the snowflakes, so I'm gonna go ahead and add snow instead. Okay, so I really like how that tree came out. Now instead of actually making snowflakes, since I already have some, I can go ahead and just decorate with this snow. So maybe I'll put some like up here and all that sort of places. I'm gonna make another one of those in that corner. I think it will look good. So instead of that shelf, I'm gonna put one of the trees there. Okay, so I made one there, and now I'm working on this one. I need to find some flowers, so I'm gonna have to look through this supply bag and pull some out. I had to find the same ribbon, but I finally found one. Now just add it to the top. Okay, so I added some jumbo snowflakes that I really like. Now I want to go ahead and do another DIY. This will be the last one for today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some cardboard that I have here, and I'm going to make a few triangles, a few triangles, and then that'll be the shape of the tree. And then that means, where did it go? I can basically use some yarn and wrap it around the triangle to look like a Christmas tree in different colors. This way instead, because I thought a silver would be really pretty. So I'm actually just using aluminum foil, and I'm making triangles, and then I can go ahead and add some bows to it and make it pretty. These Christmas trees, and I like how silvery and gold they are. And I'm just gonna go ahead. I really just use cardboard, aluminum foil, some ribbons that I made for the bows, some sequins, and some snow. So I'm going to put one up against each one there, and then, I do want to put one here, but I don't want it to block the screen, so I guess I'll put one right here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning this up because I'm all done, finally. Hey everybody, so my girl pink Christmas room is slowly coming all done. I've actually finished today the vanity, the shelf, the mirror, and the desk. Wow, it did take a lot of hard work. But so this is what it looks like with the lights off. As you can see, the light bulbs here are working great, just like when we attached it with some tape and a bit of glue. It really depends on the type of frame of mirror you're using. This is really shiny, so glue doesn't always stick to this, but the clear tape definitely works. And then I went ahead and I added some snowflakes. Up there I added my ribbons, my hair bows, a cute Christmas tree, and I also added some snow up here. So because this one was a different color, I decided to add that on top. I'm also adding a rug here, and one in there, but they are optional, so like I can move them around wherever I feel like. So, on my bed, I obviously have a bunch of pillows, and according to Pinterest, this is actually how you, leave the pillows sort of like pointing up. Here I got my teddy, my jelly cat, bunny, and two cute unicorns. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now. Oh, and my studio spotlight here for extra lighting. Now I guess I'll show you a tour of it through the pictures. So yeah, so I really like how the streamer Christmas tree came out. I've also decorated a few compartments to store makeup and all that sort of stuff. And then I decorated it with some adorable Beanie Boos and some girly things. Here I fixed up my perfumes. The ones that weren't pink, I just went ahead and added some pink onto it so it does look nicer and it matches. And we also added some shelf liners because the shelves were a bit smudged before. And then here I have some other things like wallets and like purses, but also still decorated with some really cute Beanie Boos. I fixed up my mirror so I could take morning selfies. I definitely did 2 or 3 layers of paint on the mirror, and I added a snowflake. I also added that little ledge on the bottom so it's a bit taller, so you can see me even with high heels. I love how the Christmas tree is right here, honestly. I love the star, but of course it's still empty. I have to still decorate it. I'm gonna save that after. But yeah, in the mirror you could definitely still see the reflection of the tree, so it's really pretty. And now here, as far as my vanity desk, we went ahead and decorated these little drawers that I have with some floral paper, and I added some rim. Here's where I keep my hair straightener, which I use often. We painted that pink actually. And then here are some makeups and things that I use on a regular basis. Here are my brushes that I still thought I would leave, but I added some faux snow around it, some artificial snow. And then I made these cute, really shiny, sparkly Christmas trees. Added a table runner with some lace, so pretty also. I did buy doilies, and I did show you that I got them, but I'm actually saving them for another DIY, so I thought I would just use the lace table runner. And then added some more big jumbo snowflakes. We got some little teddy bears here and my lamp. Don't always need this on, but whatever. Yeah, so these little teddy bears, my Christmas planner that I actually, so today I'm going to go ahead and write in here that I did this video. And then here, as far as my desk, I added a very small table runner lace over here in the corner. But then nonetheless, I still decorated with some floral fabric underneath. And I also made another Christmas tree here, a purple one with some more snowflakes. And it's great that this is lavender too, so it really matches. Snowflakes and another little Christmas tree that I added. Oh, and of course yesterday we did the cell phone cases. So yeah, I really love how it turned out. And if you're the type to decorate your room very girly, I suggest you go ahead and maybe use some of these DIYs. If you like using long mirrors to check yourself out, especially when you're trying on outfits and everything, and you're bored of the same old frame, go ahead and paint it, make it look a bit different. And if you want your vanity mirror to be more modern and the kind you find on Pinterest, very pretty, you could go ahead and add the light bulbs. Like I said, these are from Walmart. I said this in the beginning of the video. They're from Walmart for like $10, but you could honestly use even like these Christmas lights, which are like circles also. So yeah, you could definitely, and they don't cost much. It just depends on how you attach it to your mirror. And other than that, I think it's cute decorating with a few little stuffed animals. I chose mine that are color coordinated so that they have the same color and that they're like so pretty to go with the theme. And then as far as DIYs, it did take a while to put together all the DIYs. But in the end, it's worth it because this will be staying up for a very long time until like Christmas, right? By the way, I realized my headphones were blue and I didn't want to show them, so I have them back here. But my microphone that I rehearse every day with is, yeah, is there.